If you're scared to backpack alone, pause for 1 second before you decide that something is wrong with you. Because fear doesn't mean you're behind. It usually means you care and you're actually paying attention. I hear from so many women who say things like, I want to do this so badly, but I don't feel ready. Or, everyone else seems braver than I am. And I want you to know that having these feelings are incredibly common. One of the biggest things I see with women who want to go backpacking alone is that they think being afraid to go by themselves means that they're somehow behind. Like, if you were meant to do this, you wouldn't still feel this nervous about doing it. You wouldn't still be asking questions. You wouldn't still be hesitating. But fear doesn't mean you're not ready. It doesn't mean you're weak. And it definitely doesn't mean you're not capable. Fear usually shows up in people who are thoughtful, who are aware, who are taking responsibility for their safety. It's a sign that you're paying attention, not that you're failing or not ready to go. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Kathleen, a food-motivated hiker, solo backpacker, backpacking coach for women, and the Hungry Hiker here on YouTube. And I want to be really clear about something. I didn't start out being confident with getting out on trail by myself. I didn't wake up one day being fearless. I didn't magically feel ready to go backpacking alone. I learned how to work with my fears instead of letting them make decisions for me. And that's what I want to talk about in this video, because fear isn't the opposite of confidence. For most of us, it's actually the starting point. A lot of shame around being afraid to go hiking or backpacking alone comes from the comparison trap. We scroll past seeing confident hikers online, women who are calm and prepared, like they have it all figured out. And it's really easy to think, everyone else has got this figured out but me. But what you're seeing online is only the highlight reel, not the beginning. Most of the women you admire online didn't really feel ready either when they first started. They felt nervous. They had doubts. They questioned themselves. The difference wasn't bravery. It was support, someone to help them think things through, systems they could trust, a way to move forward without having to figure everything out alone. So if you've been thinking, everyone else is ahead of me, I want you to stop and question that story you've been telling yourself, because you're not behind. You're just earlier in the process. Here's where I want to shift how you think about fear. Fear is information. It's data. Fear almost never means I can't do this. More often, it means there's something here I haven't learned yet. There's a system I don't trust yet. There's an experience gap I want to close. When you treat fear like a message instead of a stop sign, everything changes. So instead of asking, what's wrong with me? You can ask, what is this fear asking for? What is it trying to teach me? To learn more skills? Better planning, a clearer safety system. Fears can be worked with. They don't have to be eliminated. And this is the part most people miss. Fear is not a verdict. It's a question. And confidence comes from learning how to answer it. So if you're sitting there thinking, I want to try going hiking or backpacking alone, but I don't feel ready, I want you to hear this very clearly. You don't have to be confident before you start. You start with support, and then the confidence follows. You don't need to be fearless to go hiking or backpacking alone. You don't need to wake up one day suddenly feeling ready to go. What you need is support, skills you can trust, and repetition. Confidence isn't a personality trait. It's something you build. I didn't start my solo hiking and backpacking journey feeling confident. I built up my confidence, trail by trail, trip by trip, skill by skill, system by system. And that can happen for you too. Not by pushing yourself harder, but by giving yourself the grace and support you actually need. If this video helped you feel a little lighter about having fears of going hiking and backpacking alone, I've put together a free confidence resource to help you take the next step without pressure or overwhelm. You can find the link down in the description below. And if you want support doing this alongside other women who get it, I have an online backpacking program for women, the Confident Solo Female Backpacker System. I'll link that down below too. Remember, you're not behind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. If you like this video and got some value out of it, make sure to hit that like button. It helps me know that this kind of content is helpful. And if you want to see more videos like this each week, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy trails and keep on trucking.